watch my monthly journal flip-throughs, you've probably seen this mini 3-ring binder, which I've sort of been using as a planner. Kind of, it's more of a little booklet where I make daily to-do lists, and also I put in a few trackers and schedules which I had hoped to follow, like this cleaning one, which I kind of abandoned pretty quickly. As you can see on the next page, I only like did it once or twice and then it just was forgotten. So other things I was tracking was like my pen pals and just some spending trackers. But after a while I got kind of lazy to maintain it. As you can see, October is quite empty, even though I definitely bought more stuff and I didn't even set up November and December. I also made a mini table to keep track of my online purchases and like some monthly expenses and stuff. I really like the look of this binder. Like, it was kind of an excuse to buy a 3-ring binder because I think they're really cute on like Instagram when I saw people posting about them. And decorating the monthly pages was actually really fun, like trying to think of a theme for each month. But even though I really like having all these daily to-do lists, this general 3-ring binder with the refills is kind of a bit too blank for me. It's kind of a hassle to do like even just the minimal deco that I have, and having to only fill it up daily instead of like a whole week or a whole month worth that I could look at the set at one time. So it wasn't really helping me with my planning. Like if I had used these, if I had used this daily like I was sort of intending to, there would definitely have been more entries, but as you can see, I basically skipped a lot of these every month. After a while, I kind of switched to a more weekly setup and like separated my work and personal to-do list. But even this layout wasn't as useful as I was hoping that it would be. And in general, in this planner, I felt like I was spending more time on the decoration than actually using it as a planner to plan out my work and stuff. So for 2022, I decided I wanted to use something else. So November was the last time I used this mini planner. I browsed through a few planners on Shopee and finally I decided on this Korean weekly one. I really like the size of it, and as you'll see later, the inner layout is really nice and easy to use. Yeah, it starts in November, but I got it kind of late in the month, so I wanted to try it out in December first before I like really commit to using it for the whole of 2022. There's quite a few pockets in the cover, and I especially like the one at the front. And also there's this pen loop, which is nice. Especially since the previous one didn't really have a pen loop, I just like stuck the pen in between the binder rings, which wasn't very secure. So there's a standard full year calendar on the first page for both 2022 and 2023. And then the front is all the monthly layouts. I don't really use these other than to track like 1 or 2 things, because most of my important dates and stuff are on my desktop calendar instead. So yeah, this part is usually more for fun, maybe a bit of sticker decorating, but I won't really be using this portion of the planner. So the main reason I got this was basically for this layout. When I was like going through Shopee, I basically looked through the inside layouts of several of them, and this one was my favorite, especially that mini calendar at the top with the week highlighted and a bit of blank space for decoration. And also like it's split between the top and the bottom, so I'm thinking of separating it for like work and personal to-do list. Also, it's a Monday start weekly planner instead of a Sunday start, which is what I prefer. The back has some random blank pages, so I'll probably use it for some trackers again. And just a random world map thing at the back. Also, I bought a new pen to go with it. I kind of happened to see it in a stationery store and I really liked the look of this. Also because it's the Anna Sui brand and I kind of like the design. So these are the pen refills, and it even came with a little washi tape, which was fun. And this is the blank pen body. So what I liked about this is that it holds 3 colors. One thing I didn't really like about my previous planner was also that I could only carry 1 pen around, which is only 1 color, and for me I just find it more fun if I can have at least 2 or 3 colors to play around with and like maybe color code certain things in my planner. So that's why I decided to get this. And for now I've decided to go with purple and the standard black, of course, and pink. It was kind of hard to figure out how to get these in at first, but eventually I figured it out. So yeah. And also, it's nice that these are actually ink pens instead of ballpoint pens like I usually find in these kind of multi-pen things. And I prefer writing in ink or gel pens usually. So I really like the feel of the cover. And the little pocket in front is really nice because I can add in like a little Polaroid in the front as decoration for every month. Yeah, if you saw my previous flip through for 2021, you would see a bit of this as well. And yeah, I'm really enjoying my Canon selfie printer because of the colors. So for December, I chose this kind of old picture I took with my friend. Also, since I had these like tabs and skinny washi tape from my old binder, I decided to just put it in here since I wasn't really going to put it back into my stationery collection. And yeah, here's just some little decorations on the monthly layout, just for fun. Mostly because I just like using my stickers anyway. So every week there's usually like some things I need to do, or for certain projects what needs to be accomplished. I'll just write them on a sticky memo pad, and then for each day I'll decide which tasks I need to accomplish. So that's what I like about this, is that I can have everything that I need to do in one memo pad, and then for each individual task I can just list them down as I finish them, or if new things pop up I can just add them into my daily to-do list. And like I said, it's not just for my work stuff, so I even added in personal things like watching movies or hanging out with friends. And yeah, even though I try to not go overboard with the decoration in my planner, I like to just have this little mini space for decorating, so I can use either washi or stickers just to have a little pop of fun in my planner. So yeah, this was the start of the first week of using this. And I do bring it everywhere, like especially to work. So this is the end of the first week. As you can see, I definitely filled in more stuff over the week, and I really enjoyed using it. I still had stuff from my ongoing project to do, so I'm using this same sticky note again for the next week. This was also the week with Christmas, so of course I had to do a more like Christmassy themed kind of deco, and I had to put a little Santa Claus directly on Christmas Day itself. Of course it was still a work week, so I did have a lot of stuff to rush still. So it's not like I was relaxing even though it was sort of a holiday period. And that's the end of the second week of using this. So like I said, I track some things in this monthly layout here. I used to do it in my daily journal, but now I prefer putting them in here, but it's mostly just things like my medicine and other health stuff. So halfway through the week I changed memo pads, so it's a slightly different one now. And now it's time to plan for the final week of December. And even though it was the end of the year, I was still extremely busy at work. So I had a lot of projects and stuff. Actually, I filmed this like in the morning before I went to work, so that's why it looks like my sleeve looks very fancy. It's basically my work outfit. And in preparation for New Year, although it's not technically the correct kind of New Year, I put one of some little things Chinese New Year washi tape. So I actually planned to release this video the beginning of January, but here we are. So I've been using this for about nearly 2 months now, and yeah, as I said, I really enjoy using it. So here's just like a full flip through of what it looks like on the inside. Since it's January, I've changed the Polaroid picture on the front. And yeah, I have the washi tape, and these tabs I don't really use, but I just leave them in here. And more sticky notes, which I do use every week, more than once a week, depending on like what projects I have to work on. Okay, so yeah, I don't really do much decor in this. It's just very simple. Yeah, so this is January. Okay, so yeah, I don't really, even if there's a lot of blank space in between after I'm done for the week, I try not to like add a lot of extra stickers or decorations. Sometimes when I'm done with my tasks, I throw away the sticky notes, but sometimes I just leave them inside here. So yeah, this is this week's. And then at the back, I've also added a few trackers that were in my old planner. So for example, my pen pal tracker is here. And like expensive stuff like Patreon and like online shopping stuff is also here. And yeah, that's all basically. So hope you enjoyed this little planner video. I really like watching planner videos, but I'm not really into making a video of like, my weekly plans, so this will probably be the only planner video I make until the end of year flip through again. So yeah, thanks for watching, bye bye!